Hello and welcome to my speed build for Ceremonial Park. It is a wedding park, so that way you can actually have a place that you can have your weddings and everything is available to get earn a 5-star wedding party. Because sometimes you go to your other parks and there's not a grill or there's not a bar. There's just different things that you need to be able to get your 5-star wedding. And some people like to be married in a little chapel, and some like outdoor weddings. So I kind of did a thing to where you can do both. Um, Starting out, this is just the outline of the building. I'm adding some stairs. I was kind of deciding, which direction. Then I realized I kind of want to just go up and go into that room, so that's why I did that. Here I went ahead and changed it to a park and made it simplified so it's easier to do. Um, Adding the doors, I definitely wanted a more grander door there, so that's why I used that one in the back there. Now I'm going to start experimenting with the rooms. I was going to make it kind of more even, then I realized, let's just make it two there, because I one for the kitchen and one for that. Finally have half walls, so I was splitting some roomage there with some half walls. I was kind of excited for that. Notice the stairs got deleted, so I had to fix that. Next off, some fountains. I was trying to make it a little more different shaped, but I decided just rectangulars were a lot easier. Adding in some more fountains. I kind of wanted more of a dome look, but couldn't fit it in there with such a small fountain. So then this stupid thing was being retarded, so I had to do the move cheats on just to get those side pieces for the pathway. Next was decorating the outside. I wanted kind of a stone look as well, kind of make it a little churchy for those type of simmers, but then I changed it to this stone. I liked it a lot better. Then adding the back railing for the kind of back outside way, and now I'm going to start about to do the roofs. So I was adding, I think that's what I'm doing. Oh, nope, lights so that way you can see inside. It was really dark, so I was like, well, they're going to want to see inside, so I better add some lights here. Kind of nice, white lights without overdoing it. There's the back door. Oh, now here's the windows. Kind of try to churchy looking, look. There we go. Trying to get some windows of light up the stairs. Lots of lighting. I love windows. I like to be able to see really good. It's kind of debating. I didn't want it too many windows on the side, especially because I already did that, unique downward spiral there. And then I realized the testing moving sheets, so I wanted to make sure all the windows were able to work. Let's do the roofs now. And then I realized that looked really stupid, so I was like, let's try something else. And then I ended up curving it, and I thought it looked kind of cool, more chapel-like, so left it like that. Now the roof color, I was thinking about making it white like everything else, but then I didn't like it towards the end and decided to match it with the gazebo top. I forgot my gridding was off, so I was trying to fix that. There we go. So, and then, and it was just like the beginning, but it looked the best, so I kept it that way. Add some pathway. I really wanted the flooring to go to the edge of the sidewalk over in the front, but it wasn't letting me, so I just said screw it. Add some foliage around the area. Decided that looked dumb, so there we go. Just some trees and some plants over here. Mainly that's what I like to use my move objects sheet for, is just outside, so it just looks more cluttered rather than sporadic, so that's what I used it for. So right here I'm just gonna clutter up a little bit of planted chair, make it a little more fancy. And then I love this new fence, that little lower fence, and then I got this idea from The Sims 3 actually when I saw I can't remember what town it was, but it was kind of almost Frenchish, I don't know, with the stones and everything, is where you do this and then add some flowers on the top. I figured that'd be perfect for outside and an outdoor themed wedding, so I went ahead and added some flowers on top there, make it look all fancy smancy. And then the windows disappeared, so, and then I was like, hey, those fancy windows will work just perfect. Now, since it requires me to do a grill and picnic tables. Now I'm not going to do picnic tables until the very end here because, well, I realized it wasn't letting me. So there's the grill, and I was going to do a fancy patio area with a little fountain there in the middle. Big one was just too big. I was, wanted them to actually move and have some room. Now we're going to do the outdoor wedding thing. I wanted kind of more seating, so I went ahead, the 3 actually kind of fit better. And then a more outdoor themed arch. Both of the arches are very pretty. I actually like the other one better, but I didn't want the same one, so I decided to just go with the thinner one. Some pedestals with flowers, make it more fancy. And then now we're going to work on the back patio, which I was going to add some plants. There's a little buffet table with the chocolate fountain, so you will need the expansion packs to do these. Outdoor retreat and, not outdoor retreat, the hot tub one and the luxury pack. So I got rid of the plant there, so that way I had more room for the buffet table. Looks more nice. So now just working on the bathrooms. I wanted just to keep everything really simple because everybody likes different colors for their weddings, and so I figured if I just went with all white, it's more pure, and since it's the main color for most weddings, that's what I went with for everywhere. It's just white. I was trying to make the bathrooms a little fancier. They're not crazy fancy, but because I didn't have enough room, I made them kind of small. But I did want like fancier mirrors and towels. They look kind of green in the light, but they're supposed to be white, I thought. And some rugs there, and that's pretty much it. I do wish they had that smaller half rug, but they only have that big one and it just didn't fit, so I just used the little 4 pattern ones, and then add some decoration to make the bathroom not so boring. Definitely wanted some shading over that window there for the female bathroom. Now I think I'm going to start working on the kitchen here. I did watch a couple simmers do a diagonal wall with some counters, so I went ahead and did that. Now I noticed it doesn't work as well with the cabinets, that diagonal thing, because you'll see me flip around really fast. It was a lot slower, of course, when I played. But it kept going outside and sticking out, and it looked stupid, so I just left it as to 1 in the corner, and it looked alright. And then I just add a sink, so that way they can bake the cake and whatever food that the party goers want to do. And then here's a small dining area inside with a few more chairs than I actually thought I was going to fit, because it was such, and then I realized how small it was. I was like, there's only like 5, I think, seating areas, but at least they're not usually all eating at the same time, and they can always stand. That's a first dancing area. Every time I have my Sims get married, I like to have their first dance. I think it's really nice. Here's the upstairs indoor wedding area, so especially even when we get weather, they'll have a place inside to get married at. Sorry, it wasn't symmetrical. I ran out, that doorway caught up with the chairs. I was going to put rugs, but I realized it looked dumb. So I ended up just getting some carpet, and I used white again. I was going to do red, but it's just, I'm not a big red fan personally, and it just didn't blend in well with everything. So here's more pedestals, because I think it looks just super nice. And then add some flowers to walk down. Here's some curtains to add, well, they have lights on them, so they kind of add more lighting, and it's just more fancy for the room. And then I love those lights. Those lights are beautiful. Now that 3rd window shade looks yellow again, but it was the extra lighting. I'm almost at the finishing touch here. There's a lot of space there, so I just added a tree and some flowers around it. And here's my darkening of some dirt to make it more realistic looking. And I'm finished. So here's the outdoor. I made a lovely couple to kind of showcase it. Here is walking down the aisle look for the inside upstairs. It has a beautiful view, so when people get married, the pictures would look nice. There's the back patio with the fountain and a rug and everything, so it just looks nice. Here, this one, kind of a terrible picture, but it's just the girl area, and I changed it to picnic tables because that was the requirement for the park. And here's one of the final pictures of, or the videos of it going down the outside aisle. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like my video.